students, last video we have discussed about the Indian soil. So in that we have discussed about there are three important soil. One is block soil, red soil and alluvial soil. And what are the crops suitable to grow in that particular particular soil. So these are the matters we have discussed in last video. So in this class we are discussing next another important some soils in India, found in India. So in that first one we are discussing, that is laterite soil. So this is also one of the important soil in India. So in which place we can see this like of laterite soil. So here they saying, first one they say these like of soils we can found in the place of which place is expressing high temperature, and second one high rainfall region. So in which area they are receiving the highest temperature, and second one in that place including they are receiving by highest rainfall. So in that area we can see as a laterite soil. And next one point, so how much of area is covered this one soil? So here they are saying by 2.48 lakh square kilometers. 2.48 lakh square kilometers we can see are covered by soil of laterite. And next one we want to know, in which are the place we can find out, because of already told in each place expressing by more temperature and receiving by highest rainfall, in that region only we can see by laterite soil. So which are the place we can see? So here they are saying first one, here they given Western Ghats, the top of the Western Ghats, and second one here they are saying Eastern Ghats, and next one here they are saying the Chotnagpur Plateau and Meghalaya Plateau and Rajmahal and the Vindhyas and the Satpurs. So in this place we can see the soil of laterite. And next one point, what was the features we can see in that soil? Because of what we discussed, we have saw some of the features, special features in that particular soil. For example, block soil we have discussed, that one is high clay content, and red soil we have discussed, that is the less holding moisture capacity. So that like only we want to know about the laterite soil. So here they are saying the laterite soil is leached soil. So this is leached soil, and second one here they are saying this is not that much of fertility soil. This is not that much of fertile soil. So this is also one of the important point. And next one here they say, and this one is very limited use for agriculture work. Because of this one is leached soil, this is not suitable to grow a food crops. This one soil so much of difficult to grow crops. So that's why they say this is a limited use of agriculture. That means which are the crops can grow in that in that soil. So here they are saying first one, crops like cashew, rubber, tea, coffee and paddy. So these are the important crops we can grow in the place of or in the soil of laterite. So these are the important points about laterite soil. So first one we have discussed where we can locate this one soil, means in which place is expressing by highest temperature and highest rainfall region. And second one we have discussed about the features of laterite soil, leached soil, and we have discussed this is not suitable for agriculture because of we are using that's why we are using by limited purpose. And second one also we have discussed this is not a fertility. So these are the important points about laterite soil. And second one, now we are discussing about the fifth one soil. So that is here they given the desert soil. And this desert soil we can see in the place of desert and semi-desert place. So in that both places also we can see the desert soil. And next one point they say this desert soil in India also we can see in the place of northwestern part of India. In the northwestern part we can see the soil of desert. And next one we want to know, and that means which are the place. For example, here they given major part of Rajasthan and southern Haryana, Punjab and northern part of Gujarat. So in that place we can find out the soil of desert. And second one we want to know what was the features we can see in desert soil. Because of each soil also we are discussing in that only features. Same way we are discussing now about the desert soil also. So here they are saying first one fairly friable. So first one point here they are saying fairly friable means what we discussing about the soil, feature of the soil. We have discussed the clay content, or low clay content. So that like of content we cannot see in the place of desert. And second one point here they say that is high content of soluble salt. We can see in that place, in the desert soil, we can see the salt content. And next one point here they say, and there are very sandy. We are already knowing this one generally. Desert means that place is covered by sandy and low moisture level. We cannot see that much of moisture, water content in that particular soil, and the less of humus means organic matters, organic decompositions, that matters we cannot see in the place of desert soil. So these like of features we can see in the place of desert soil. And next one we want to know, and this is not a suitable for agriculture works. So if any places, if is the irrigation facility, in that way place people they adapted by some of the agriculture work. So remaining other places we cannot see any agriculture activities in desert soil. So where they getting the irrigation facility, in that place only peoples they adapted by agriculture works. And how many areas we can see this like of desert soil in India? Here they are saying by 1.42 lakh square kilometers. 1.42 lakh square kilometers we can find out as a desert soil. And after the desert soil, now we are discussing about the last another important soil in India, that is here they given mountain soil. So in that mountain soils we can see in the place of mountain slope and hill stations of covered by the forest. So if any mountains has a slope, in that place is covered by a forest, and another one any hill stations are there, in that place also covered by fully forest. So in that place we can see as a soil that is mountain soil, and this is one of the important fertile soil. So here they say this is formed, how this one soil is formed, because of decompositions of organic matters, leaves or animals dead body. So in that mixed organic matters converted or formed by a mountain soils. And next one point they're saying about the mountain soils. So in that soil we can see rich in humus, means this is one of the good soil. We can see in that soil we can see the rich organic matters, organic contents in that particular soil. And second one point they say, and this is so much of good fertile soil, and this is useful for grow a plantations crop. This soil is one of the important useful for grow a plantations crop. So which are the plantations crops we can grow in that soil? So here they say, for example, tea, coffee and fruits. These are the important crops we can grow in the place of mountain soil. So after that we want to know which are the place we can see this one soil, especially in Jammu and Kashmir. After that here they are saying Himachal Pradesh, Manipur, and along with Western Ghats also in some of the place we can see the soil of mountain soil. So how many of areas is covered? 2.85 square kilometers. 2.85 square kilometers we can see as a soil of mountain soil in India. So these like in India, based on the structure, based on the color or based on the formation, we are divided as a 6 types of soil we can see in the place of India. First one we have discussed that in laterite soil, alluvium soil. Second one we have discussed about black soil. After that red soil. After that laterite soil. And fifth one desert soil. Last one is mountain soil. So these are the important soils we can find out in the place of India. And we have discussed about the structure and the features. So now next one we want to discuss, but nowadays one of the biggest problems we are facing in our India, that is soil erosion. So this is one of the important problems because of what ancient time peoples their production they did. So that much of productions nowadays we are not getting because of we are facing one of the important problem, that is soil erosion. Peoples they did not have awareness about the soil. So that's why we want to know about what is meant by soil erosion and what was the reasons, and if you are doing this like on soil erosions, any effects are there? Yes, we want to face so much of effects. So what was the effects? So this only now we are discussing. So in that first one we want to know about what is mean by soil erosion. So here they given what is meant by soil erosion for the given definition. Here they saying to removal of topsoil by natural agents. Soil erosion means we are losing top layer of surface of soil. That only there is losing of topsoil by natural agents. This is common or scientific definition, but nowadays we are doing the soil erosion by human beings only we are doing. But here they are saying commonly soil erosion is going on in our earth. So that is by natural agents. So what was the natural agents in we can see removal of top layers or topsoil. So here they are saying first one is rivers, second one is glaciers and winds and sea waves. So in that 4 points this is the natural agents. So in that points, in that processing we are losing top layer of soil. So in that process for only we are given name as a soil erosion. So next one here they say, and when this like of losing, we are losing the top layer of soil, one of the important effect that is we are losing fertile of that particular soil also, because of most of the fertile content we can see in the top layer of soil. So when the top layer of soil is lost or removed, we cannot get that much of fertility in that particular place or in that particular soil. So this is one of the important effect. So that's why we want to know these like of problems now recent days we are facing in India. So that means what was the reasons why peoples or Indian peoples they facing by this soil erosion problem? Is there some of the important reasons? So one is here they saying that is deforestation, means we are cutting the trees, we are destroying the forest. So this is one of the important point. Second one here they given overgrazing. Nowadays we are knowing we are adopted another agriculture method, that is animal husbandry. So this is also one of the important reason, because of animal husbandry that animals for we want to provide more grass. So this is also one of the important reason to lose a top layer of soil. And third one here they given shifting cultivation. So nowadays India in ban, but in ancient times peoples they adapted this only cultivation, shifting cultivation. 10 years they are doing a particular place in they doing the cultivation. So in that place they are not getting that much of profit, they shifting their places to another place. So this is also one of the important reason to lose a top layer of soil. And next one here they say faulty methods of cultivation. Nowadays people they don't know the cultivation method. So this is also one of the important reason. So faulty method of cultivation. So in that based also we are losing the soil. And third last one here they given use of top soils because of to prepare a bricks and tiles. Because of I already told in top layer soils only we can see more fertility content, but when we are taking that one top layer of soil we cannot get that much of fertility. So that's why this is also one of the important reason we are making bricks or tiles in top layer of soil. So this is also one of the important reason to lose a top layer of soil or the reasons of soil erosion. So now we understood that means there are 5 important points. So in that based we are losing by soil erosion. And next one we want to know any effects are there if you lost the soil erosion? Yes, we want to face there are some of the important problems in soil erosion. So what was the effects? So first one here they say, so when in that particular place lost the fertility, or here they say when they lost the soil, the fertility content become low and the production of agriculture product also become low. So this is one of the important effect. So when the top layer of soil is lost, or when in that particular place is happened by soil erosion, so on that based we can see the content of fertility also become low and the production level also become low. We cannot get that much of production in that area. So this is first effect. And second one here they given, it leads silting and floods, change the course of rivers and reduction of capacity of the reservoirs. And next one here they saying, so when this like of soil erosion is process going on in our country or in our place, we want to face another problem, that is silting. Silting means we can see landslide. So nowadays in in rainy season we are facing these like of problems so much in Western Ghats. So this also problem happened because of soil erosion, landslide. That only we are calling as a landslide. And second one here they say that is floods. Some of the place we are facing the problem floods in rainy season because of soil erosion. And third one, rivers also they changing the position or shape because of soil erosion. And next one here they say, and reduction the capacity of reservoirs. We can see the dams. So when this like of soil erosion is going on, we cannot hold that much of water content in a reservoirs or in dam. So these like of problems also we are facing in soil erosion. And next one point here they given, third one, groundwater level also become low and there is a decrease in soil moistures. So when the top layer we are losing, the underground water content also become low and the capacity of moisture level in a soil, that capacity also become low. So this is also one of the important point. And next one, last one here they given, fourth one, vegetation covers dries up and drought increase. So when top layer is lost, so vegetations, what are the natural vegetations we can see in our environment? So these are the vegetation become dry. And next one point here they say, in that place can face the problem of drought. So this is also one of the important problem. And last one important problem, economically a country can become very weak. That only are they given, economically a country can become setback, means become very weak. So these like problems we are facing by a soil erosion. So now that means next we want to know, is there any solutions to solve this one soil erosion? Yes, we have some of the solutions. That only now we are discussing, that is conservations of soil. So now before that we want to know what is mean by conservation. So here they are saying first one, protection of soil from erosion and preservation of fertility of the soil is called as a conservation of soil. So that like they are saying means we are knowing that soil is erosion. So we want to protect the soil is the some of the methods. And another one here they are saying conservation soil for also the soil for only they given a definition. One is protection of soil erosion. Second one, we want to improve in soil in fertility level. We want to secure or we want to protect the fertility of the soil. So in the two process for also we give a name as a conservation or conservation of soil. One is protection of soil erosion and second one here they are saying that is preservation, means securing the fertility of soil. So that means I already told is there some of the process. So in that based we can solve the soil erosion or we can preserve the soil or conservation the soil. So what was the methods? So first one here they given, afforestation or reforestation. So this is one of the important method. We want to regenerate the forest area. So this is the first method we can solve the soil erosion. And second one here they say that is control overgrazing, means animal husbandry nowadays developed in India, but we want to control the overgrazing. We want to avoid. So this is one of the important method. And third one here they say counter farming. For example, if it's a slope area, we are doing the cultivation in that particular land. So we want to, the against of slope area, we want to do the cultivation. That only counter farming. This is one of the important method we can solve the problems. For example, slopes are there this way. We want to cultivate in that slope area and we want to do this way. So when we are doing the counter farming, we can solve the problem of soil erosion. And next one here they given, fourth one, constructions of check dams. So if any rivers, we can see the perennial canals. Throughout here the rivers is flowing or the water body is flowing, we can construct the check dams. So when we are constructing the check dams, you can solve the problem of soil erosion, because of the speed of the rivers flowing, that one become slow. So in that based we can solve soil erosion. And next one here they given fifth one, counter bunding. So this is also one of the important point. So if any slopes area are there, we want to build in that place in bundings. And last one here they given gully control or bench dancing. Means in slope area, this is one of the hilly areas, hilly stations or very deep slopes area, we can cultivate in that place in step by steps. We are seeing no steps, so on that base of steps we can cultivate the land. So these like of methods in we can conserve the soil. There are 6 methods in we can preserve our soil erosion. So these are the important points about soil erosion, and what was the futures, and we have discussed about conservation of the soil, and another one is types of soil. There are 6 types of soil, and we are facing one of the important problem, that is soil erosion, and we have discussed reasons and effects, and finally we have discussed about conservation of the soil. So next class we can discuss about next another important topic. Okay, thank you.